Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, President of the Past Pupils Union, Mr. Stephen Mullen, and welcome to the 34th Leman Festival Concert. Our first act this evening is Go Ye Afar, Prayer of the 17, and Roaring Fireworks, directed by Mr. Killian Grumley Traynor. Enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Oliver Bosworth. The theme of tonight's Leman concert is Hear Me Roar. We will be celebrating female composers and female performers from the world over. And who better to talk about women than Tom and I, two private schoolboys. Next up, we have Mick Swan leading the Borders Ensemble as they sing Rolling in the Deep by Adele. The Borders, of course, being the next group lower than Tom and I in terms of being suited to talk about women. The Borders also being meant to be on stage right now, so I'm kind of out of material. They're coming? Yeah, sorry, just keep clapping for a bit till the Borders get here.
Is siad na ceoltóirí carga géad gníomhella. Honnig an grúpa le chéile sa bhliain 2012, agus inis búlann siad le chéile gach ile ina fi stúr iontach Chris ó Svíleabháin. An tuigeann sibh? Tuigeann? Go hiontach ar fad. A dtí úsla, chuirgí fáiltú rompú le bhrdul, ceoltóirí carga. Stevie Nicks came up with the next song when she was surrounded by snowy mountains in Colorado, thinking all this snow could just come tumbling down around me and there's nothing I can do about it. Very uplifting for a Sunday evening, really. Our next act have called themselves Just Friends. I'll leave the interpretation up to you, to be honest. Ladies and gentlemen, Aidan and Harry performing Fleetwood Mac's Landslide. We're staying with Fleetwood Mac for the moment for all of those who like it. How are you finding it? Good? Great. Our next band are from fourth year, Sam, Colm, Owen, Matthew and Tim, and they're performing The Chain, one of the few songs that every member in the band wrote together. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the fourth year band.
The evergreen Mick Swan rejoins us to direct Rockapella as they perform California Dreamin' by Michelle Phillips.
The Definite Article are the youngest band in this year's concert. They chose their song not because it had any significance to them, but because they read it in a junior cert religion book. The beauties of education in the 21st century. They are the youngest band, just from third year, performing Shackles by Mary, Ethan, Luke, David, and Jonathan.
Una O'Kane has arranged Dreams by Dolores O'Riordan for the Chorus Choir. This performance features Joseph, Senan, Finn, Charlie, and of course, Sean.
Now, Alex Kelly will play Cecil Cheminad's Appassionata in C minor. Where is it? He's coming around now in a second. Where are you? She's behind. At some stage, there will be a pantomime moment, and we'd really appreciate if you say, she's behind you. How do you say it again? At some point now. It'll be louder later, hopefully. Alex? No? Well, this is how smooth it goes. Well, no, I was reading a book the other day, one of my friends. One of my friends applied to go to the Late Show. I don't know if he's here. Owen, are you here in the audience now? No. He applied for the Late Show to procrastinate from study because sixth year is apparently important. The leaving cert is a big deal. And he was applying to see the Late. And in it, he said, he was asked what book he was reading. And he said, I'm reading... Do you want the punchline or do you want to go ahead? It's up to you. Punchline. Well, he was asked what book he was reading. And he said, Greta Thunberg's No One is Too Small to Make a Difference. And all he said at the end of it was, I hope I finish it before it's too late. Anyway. Anyway, now Alex, the lovely gentleman who waited right beside the stage while I was out here, will play Sessio Chaminade's Appassionata in C minor. Take it away, Alex.
The Lieberman Choir will be performing Beautiful by Linda Perry. The soloists, who I'm sure you'll see, or at least hear, because it's a music concert, again later this evening, are Callum, Mark, Elliot, and Jamie. All the choirs and the orchestra will now perform a medley of songs written by Florence Welch, aka Florence, and Isabel Summers, aka The Machine. They will be conducted by the wonderful Mr. Killian Gromley-Traynor, who will be returning once again. However, before he returns, he has told me to tell you that the rhythm for the clap in the song is clap, clap, pause, clap, pause. When he signals like so, please stop clapping. The song isn't over. It will come back, as will the clapping later. But when the song is over, it will be the interval. So during the medley, try and see how many songs you can recognize so that you can, I don't know, compete later in the foyer.
Welcome back. Did you enjoy the intermission? A few drinkies? No. Sorry, I can't say that. You can't say that. Batman Mask of the Phantasm was composed by Shirley Walker and arranged by our very own Andre Kavanagh, who's directing the orchestra in their instrumental performance of the song. 2 years ago, Adam Harvey was instantly drawn to the guitar after receiving one as a gift. From there, he went beyond learning songs written by other people and began composing himself, releasing a single, All I've Done, on Spotify. Tonight, he's playing Something by Julian Baker.
You might think that the adult choir means you're about to see a more professional performance. Maybe. Either way, they're performing Both Sides Now, written by Joni Mitchell. Now, before I go, I'd like to address some complaints that have deeply hurt me about the first half of tonight's performance. I've been told that my voice sounds a bit too congested, and I'd like to apologize for that. I took some vitamins this morning to try and prevent it, but I'm afraid there's just no cure for cup fever.
The fifth-year band Paradox were put together by what they describe as the visionary genius of Mr. Andre Kavanagh. They're here tonight for an astonishing fourth year in a row performing Taylor Swift's Love Story. It's Robbie, Alex, Oscar, Sean, and Sam.
Kieran Drowan, superb player of most popular instruments, and Peter O'Grady, supreme player of the tambourine, will now be playing Bye Bye Love by Felice and Boudelou Bryant. My heart goes out to the nation of France, who I have probably deeply harmed with that pronunciation.
This fourth-year band, Electric Ski, only got together in September of last year, but already have plans to continue together as a group, bringing their talents to the streets of Dublin. Tonight, they're performing Billie Eilish's I Don't Want to Be You Anymore. Colm, Mark, James, and Nicholas.
Andre Kavanagh, orchestra conductor, French horn player, and tuba tutor, rejoins us to lead the jazz band as they play Survivor and Crazy in Love by Beyoncé. It's possible those songs were also written by other people as well, but we aren't recognizing them tonight.
On to our final solo act of the evening. Jamie Sood has played the piano since junior infants and guitar since the age of 7. Earlier this evening, he made the ultimate sacrifice for the sake of Leman when he missed his first love Liverpool beat Man United 2-0. Tonight, he's performing If I Were a Boy by BC Jean and Toby Gad.
The members of Panda Propaganda have, between them, 21 shows at the college. I have been told that tonight, their performance of Dolly Parton's 9 to 5 will be their last. That's huge if it turns out to be true. When asked for commentary on this matter, Turlock O'Brien said something that violated not only school policy, but also somehow GDPR, so I'm not allowed to repeat it. The band includes Kian, Callum, Aidan, John, and as usual, Mark. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a lovely audience, but I'm afraid all good things must come to an end. And coincidentally, so does the concert. Before we wrap up, there are a few thank yous that I'm legally obligated to make. I would like to thank the concert hall, who allowed tonight to be possible, the music department of the college, who organized and put everything together, and also the performers, who were also there. We at the college would like to dedicate this concert to all of the mums, every single one of them, every mum. You may have sounded like I said a lot of the mums, but it's all of them. Now, I'm just stalling at this point. You all know where this is going. We hope you find this last song to be simply the best, as originally sung by Tina Turner.